Hello everybody and welcome back to RORSRPS, the channel, not the official series. This is not affiliated with the RORSRPS official series. However, this is the brand new Winter Smash track, a custom track created just for this video. Let's get a look at our field of trucks here tonight. Brady's Wagon, a custom, taking on Avenger. Another custom, Bad Lunch, will take on Cyborg, a retro custom. Then we got Michigan Ice Monster taking on another custom, Dirty 33. Behind Bars is going to be taking on Confused. High Tide will face off against Mr. Twister, another retro custom. Then it's Kodiak and Super Pete, two more retro customs. Then it's Constructor, one more custom truck, taking on Virginia Giant, and then it's Sudden Impact and TNT. Only Sudden Impact is a retro custom in that matchup. Closing out the first round, let's jump right into our racing competition tonight. We got a full show here, no two-wheel skills, but racing and freestyle are here. Brady's Wagon gonna be on your left, Avenger on your right, a custom scheme for Avenger, memorializing the sort of Christmas season, not necessarily just the winter. Brady's Wagon, a little bit of a custom based on a Bigfoot scheme. So we'll see who comes out on top here. This really unique track. You're seeing these trucks struggle a little bit already thanks to these massive berms of ice that we have on this track that is going to throw a huge wrench in the system when it comes to this racing bracket. And one more little bit of ice here right before the finish. Look at the big slide from Brady's Wagon and Avenger. Avenger going to come across the line first this time around. Brady's Wagon will have to wait for Freestyle to see him again. However, that truck is a beast based on the Tornadic truck from Season 3. So we'll see what happens for him later on tonight. Bad Lunch, the hot and spicy version, brand new for 2026 on your left, taking on Cyborg, the retro custom. Let's go green for race 2 here in round 1. Heading into our first ice berm here. I'm telling you, this ice is going to make things interesting. Look at the beautiful drift from both of these trucks. Bad Lunch, maybe, yep, definitely a better setup into that second berm. Cyborg having to throw it in reverse, trying to get that truck back on track here. However, it looks like Bad Lunch has it. A nice tight turn from Cyborg, but another spin thanks to that little bit of ice on the wide end of that final turn. Bad Lunch, hot and spicy. Moving on to round 2 here tonight. We're taking on Avenger. So that's going to be interesting. Another interesting fact there, hot and spicy is running on an original Avenger chassis. So it's Avenger versus an Avenger chassis. Pretty good matchup there. Dirty 33 coming out on your right, taking on Michigan Ice Monster, the classic. I believe this is a 2011 version of that Michigan Ice Monster truck, taking on that 33 Ford. Big leaps from both of these drivers to kick off the race. Great drifts once again around that ice berm. This one is a major challenge, just that little bit of dirt you have to plan out your next turn. Michigan Ice Monster doing it clean. Dirty 33 struggling big time here in this race. Michigan Ice Monster looks like he has it in the bag. Absolutely. One big leap over the cars. Look at the combo there. Dirty 33 struggling as well. Both of them getting kicked around a bit after the finish line, but it is Michigan Ice Monster moving on to round 2 after this one. Wow. This is already shaking out to be an insanely interesting night of racing. Behind Bars coming out on your left, taking on Confused. Now, if you're here for Season 3, you know Behind Bars was a competitor last season. However, Behind Bars is updated. This is the actual, a lot closer to replica version of this Behind Bars truck, updated, and it looks great. And we'll see how he does here against Confused. Another replica. Look at this. Oh, sliding a little bit too much there for Confused. We'll see if he can come back through this final turn. Behind Bars looking good. Trying to get that truck settled into the turn. He does just that. A little slow there, but nonetheless faster than Confused. Confused gonna have to wait for Freestyle to give a little bit more of a performance. And he's going freestyling early. Look at him, a little bit of a donut there. Confused done. Behind bars, moving on to round 2. Solid pass. I guess that comes with the experience of being here on the channel. High Tide coming out on your left. Sinistar Motorsports. Mr. Twister Retro Custom on your right. We'll see who can come out on top on this one. I believe this Mr. Twister truck does have a slightly different gear setup than our typical V4s. A little slower. That little tiny bit of traction might make all the difference though here on a track like this. High Tide putting up a good fight. It is Mr. Twister coming out of that second berm first though. Look at this turn from Mr. Twister. Beautifully done. One of the better turns of the night to the line. High Tide, a big struggle there through that final turn. That puts him out. Mr. Twister on to round 2. We'll see him very soon. High Tide, we will see in the freestyle competition. Here comes Super Pete. We Want Air blasted across the back of that truck, taking on Kodiak. This is the first time I've seen Kodiak in any kind of competition. Super Pete, of course, I've heard of. I haven't seen it run, but I have seen many pictures of it in competition. Around the turns we go. Kodiak high on that berm. So is Super Pete, though. Both of them looking good. Kodiak a little bit of a struggle in that second berm, entering at the very least. Super Pete, big lead right now. He's going to slide a lot, though, to the line. He is going to get there first. Kodiak, not a bad shout, however, more than a truck length behind Super Pete. It is just one of those tracks, especially on these berms. This entire track is snow traction, so it's very light traction. However, in the berms, we have ice, straight up ice. It is hard to get these trucks to do what you want them to do. It's a miracle most of these drivers are making it through that first berm, let alone the second. Constructor on your left, that thing looks awesome. I had my hand at painting some of that truck, a little bit of a rust scheme on it. And Virginia Giant, talk about an awesome looking truck. I love the pink and I love the checkered pattern on that thing. See what happens through this final turn. Constructor looks like he is putting up a fight against the classic Virginia Giant with a bobble through the final turn. It's close, but it is Constructor. On to round 2, Warlock Performance Motorsports. On to the next one with Constructor. We'll see if he can keep that up here tonight. Coming close to the end of the round, and here it is, Sudden Impact taking on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Again, Sudden Impact, that retro custom between the two of them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from that World Finals era, between 5 and 7, when this thing was a period of locked through the ice. Let's see who can come out of this first berm first in the lead. It's a dead tie right now, and both of them are looking good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle all up in Sudden Impact's lane there. That is going to put him out most likely. Got to play a massive game of catch-up now, even with Sudden Impact's very slow-paced turn there. Sudden Impact to the line to close out the first round. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle going freestyle in just a bit. Avenger is going to be taking on Bad Lunch to kick off the second round. Michigan Ice Monster is going to take on Behind Bars. Mr. Twister will face off against Super Pete, and Constructor will take on Sudden Impact. Bunch of interesting races here. Man, it's been a while since I've been behind the mic, and you can definitely tell. Avenger taking on Bad Lunch. We're on the line stage, and let's go green. Big air off of that first jump. Both of them taking a shallow entry to that turn. Big drifts. It's Bad Lunch with the better setup, and Avenger goes into that car stack. Bad Lunch with a rough exit, though. This is shaping up to be a very interesting race here. Both of them have had their mistakes. Avenger with a big slide in the rear end. Avenger is done. Bad Lunch on to round 3, our semifinals. Hot and spicy, turning up the heat here at the Winter Smash competition. The first, I'm not going to say of many, but definitely the first Winter Smash competition Michigan Ice Monster gonna be facing off against Behind Bars. The first time these two have faced off, I can almost guarantee it. Off the line we go. Let's see who can get it to the line first. Big rebound from Michigan Ice Monster before that first burn that puts him behind early. We'll see what Behind Bars can do to try and hold this lead. Michigan Ice Monster did really well in round one, taking sort of an early dominant position. We'll see what happens here. Behind Bars is the first one through that final turn, and he's going to hold that lead to the line. Behind Bars knocking out Michigan Ice Monster here tonight. Another big rebound for Michigan Ice Monster after the line. Behind Bars on to the semis tonight. If I remember correctly, he made it he made it to a pretty decent spot in the racing bracket in his first show of the season in season 3 back in Tampa. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the night. Mr. Twister taking on Super Pete. Look at the nose over hard from Super Pete. Manages to get it back down on all 4 tires though. Mr. Twister putting up a fight as well. Ooh, a bit of a rough first burn from Super Pete, going over. Our first rollover of the night, and the first one in competition in the middle of a race for the year. An unfortunate end there for Super Pete, but Mr. Twister getting across that line. No DNF for him. We will see Mr. Twister in the semifinals, getting one more shot at another step closer to a racing win here tonight. Sudden Impact going to be on your right for this one, taking on Constructor to close out the second round. Both trucks staged, ready to go. Let's go green. Now, we did have a show last season in Australia where there was a lot of mud. This is a similar style of racing to that. It's interesting to see how these drivers try and tackle that Constructor. A big bobble through that second berm. Sudden Impact. Another bobble here in that final turn. Can Constructor make up the ground? No. Sudden Impact is going to slingshot it across the line to hold his lead as he goes over after clipping that van. Oh my goodness. Somehow manages to get back onto all 4 tires, but Constructor done here in the second round. Sudden Impact will continue. Bad Lunch going to take on Behind Bars, and Mr. Twister will take on Sudden Impact to close out the semifinals. Now, what I was saying, we have seen a very slick track on the channel before thanks to our Season 3 Australia appearance. However, it's always interesting to see how these drivers attempt to tackle a start on a track like this. It seems like everyone here is really nailing it and just holding that gas pedal down, and in the snow, in a slight traction brake, that works. However, in something like the ice, if we were starting on one of these berms, you would have to let off the gas a little bit. Check up on it. Bad Lunch clips the trailer. That is a death sentence for a lot of drivers tonight. Is he going to be able to come back is the question. Behind Bars, no. To the line first. Behind Bars takes the win. Bad Lunch does stuff it into the bus stack, but Bad Lunch is done here in the semis tonight as we move forward. Bad Lunch stays behind. Mr. Twister going to be facing off against Sudden Impact to close out the semifinals. We're staged and ready to go. Let's close it out. Only one of these two will make it to the final round, and only one of our 2 finalists will be our racing winner tonight here at the Winter Smash event. Through the berms we go. Sudden Impact, another clip on the trailer. We have 2 in a row from our semi-final races. Mr. Twister looking put together out here on this track. A little bit of a slide there at the end, but he does get to the line, and it fits with what I mentioned earlier tonight. He does have a slightly different gearing than a lot of these trucks, a little bit less wheel spin, at the very least in the higher RPMs. So he is able to control this truck just a little bit better. Behind Bars is going to be facing off against him this round. Behind Bars talk about on fire, and he has the similar gear setup to most of our V4s. Mr. Twister, a little different behind bars, pretty much the same. So we will see which one ends up on top. Like I said, behind bars has been controlling that gear setup all night long. Our W final round is here. By flavor of the day, Dub Sauce. The passion fruit flavor, absolutely delicious. Check it out, get 10% off using code RORSRPS at checkout. Let's go green and find our racing winner here tonight. Over our first jump we go, neck and neck, heading into our first berm. Beautiful drift from both of these drivers. Mr. Twister really chucking it in to the second berm. He is out a little wide on the exit. Slow exit from behind bars puts these two neck and neck through the final turn. A washout from Mr. Twister. It is all behind bars. A great race to close it out, but one too many mistakes from Mr. Twister as he goes over. Behind bars takes the racing win here at our first Winter Smash event. Wow. Look at him sliding up the berm. Oh my goodness, man. Behind bars definitely was a solid competitor last season in the regular season. Almost made it to the World Finals, just missed out on an invitation there. So it is incredible that he manages to come back and clinch a win like this on a track like this. Something so unique. We have not seen anything like it on this channel before. There's one last look at it, and not only is it the last look, but you get to see that fully updated behind bars truck. It looks great. We would have ran that at the World Finals had he qualified, but just managed to miss that spot. It is time for freestyle tonight. We have 2 minutes of regulation scored by you. So be sure to lock in those scores in the comments below. I want to see who you think won tonight's event. If a Season 4 does roll around anytime soon, it will help me gauge performances a little bit. I want to see your takes in freestyle scores. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle gonna start us out. 2 minutes on the clock. Look at the air getting us started here from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nice leap there, clearing that dumpster. It's going to be interesting seeing how this ice affects the freestyle competition. I can't really see it doing too much. Oh my goodness, look at this slap wheelie from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't really see it doing too much outside of affecting getting across the track or speed, but it's possible. Maybe somebody will get up on two wheels, end up in a tight spot. Maybe it'll hurt them, maybe it'll save them. Who knows? Look at this. Nice cross thread there over that massive red stack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles starting us off hard here with a solid run and definitely an entertaining one as we get down to our first minute. Another big slap wheelie there from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We haven't seen much from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trucks on this channel, so it's definitely nice to see him actually get a shot at some competition here tonight at the Winter Smash event. Big backflip there from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Speaking of the Winter Smash event, this track will be up for download shortly after this video, so stay tuned to the Sim Monsters website. Check it out. There is definitely a little bit of an Easter egg for our Sim Monsters regulars, I guess you could say. There is an Easter egg on this track if you can find it. Oh no! Clipping the box truck down goes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with 16 seconds still left on the clock. An unfortunate end there. Not quite a full clock. However, don't forget to leave your scores down below. Score this run. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles down with 16 seconds. A great run up until the end, though. Definitely entertaining from that old school truck. Virginia Giant. Speaking of old school, here's a retro custom Virginia Giant. This thing looks incredible. Updated equipment, but a classic scheme for this Virginia Giant truck. I am loving it, man. This thing is I said it. It's sick. Let's get us started here. Going for the van stack. A nice big leap here. This might get him in trouble with that little bit of ice out on the track. Nearly does, but a great slap wheelie, or sky wheelie, I guess. A rebound. It's hard to name that one. A pogo, rebound, sky wheelie, all of it, all wrapped up in one. Gonna take on the double. A little bit of a combo here. Up and through it. Right into the step up. Big air there for Virginia Giant. First 30 seconds are complete, so you should be scoring this. I didn't write that down, but the first 30 seconds are a 0. You should not be scoring the first 30 seconds. It's definitely, if we're not doing the 30-second rule where they roll over too early, you roll them back over and let them continue, then we're doing the 30-second rule where 30 seconds or less is a 0. Getting into a little bit of an awkward spot there, but keeping it going. Virginia Giant having a decent run. I don't know, for me personally, if this would top Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles yet, but he hasn't even hit those 16 seconds. There's a lot of time left on the clock for something different. Look at this. He's heading up the hill and taking on the cars. Oh, taking on the ski hill. Nice leap. What air for Virginia Giant. Oh, my goodness. The future of RORSRPS is uncertain right now. Unfortunate to break the news at this time like this. However, coming very, very soon, I do want to get into a Spin Master Showdown tournament style series. It is definitely a bit low effort, low commitment compared to RORSRPS as it is right now. However, we would do 24 racing events, and that would lead into a world final. So I think that would be a lot of fun. Don't forget to leave your scores for that run. The time is up. There is no bonus time. Virginia Giant is done for his regulation. He's going to throw it into some donuts down at the bottom of the track. That truck is incredible, man. That looks awesome. It's a massive air to close out the run. Definitely should help your score a little bit. Virginia Giant, one last look at him, because that was incredible. Spin Master Showdown will be returning very, very soon with Werewolf Node Beam Trucks Breakables. It's going to be interesting, and like I said, that's going to lead into the World Finals. Here comes Kodiak to get his freestyle run started. Man, I forgot he was in the field. He was only in round one, and I don't really know much about this truck, so definitely forgot he was here. Look at this combo, though. Oh, my goodness. Looking for that slap wheelie, and that's where the ice comes into play. Couldn't quite get the grip to keep it going. Bit of air on the backside of that finishing jump in the racing lane, though. What is next for Kodiak? Going to take on the bus stack to keep this run going. There's a little bit of a slap wheelie combo. Save it. Come on, go, go, go. Oh, no. Ah, man. Just underdoes it there on the save. Don't forget to score that, guys. Definitely score that run. Did make it past those first 30 seconds, just barely, but it did. Low score or not, leave that down below. Here comes Sinistar's High Tide, looking for his first freestyle here on the channel. We have never seen this truck before. He's going to take on the motorhome to get us started, clearing it. Basically just tags it on the way over and carries that right into that stack on that second berm. Oh yeah, beautiful slap wheelie there from High Tide. Nicely done, able to set it back down, keep it going clean. What is next for this truck, and can he fill the clock? We've had a couple short runs so far, and we're not even very deep in tonight's competition, but that is what happens when there is a different than normal traction than you normally see on these events, but on these trucks. These guys come out on dirt all year long. Sometimes you get into the mud and it messes you up. A track like this, you got the snow and the ice. It's definitely gonna throw you a curveball. Big air there from High Tide, and a massive slap wheelie once again. Does tag the trailer, doesn't matter this time. This is not a racing competition. We'll see if he can continue to get through this freestyle run. He's burning it down right now. Definitely throwing down a good one so far. Oop. Getting into a tough spot there on the hill. Does have to reverse. If that affects your score, I want to know. Leave a little side comment. Definitely would like to know your opinions, not only on scoring the runs, but scoring runs as a whole. Keeping things going, less than 30 seconds on the clock. Look at the leap there over the double, getting tripped up. A little bit of trouble. Come on, save it. Oh, man. Nicely done, and he's gonna walk it out on the side. 2 wheels. Wow. What a move there from Sinistar. High Tide getting it going. Looking for the backflip ramp. Oh my goodness, a perfect backflip. Second backflip of the night. First one coming from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that is gonna fill the clock. So leave your scores down below for High Tide. Nicely done, and he's gonna keep it going a little bit here for the fans as he takes on the ski hill. Gonna launch it with some big air into the track. This is definitely a solid run, potentially the best run of the night. I was loving that one. High Tide still rocking it out for the fans. Oh man, a little bit of a side slap there. Manages to keep it going, get it back down on all fours, and that is gonna do it. Gonna park it on a jump that's very similarly colored to this High Tide truck. One last look at him. Don't forget your scores down below. High Tide one last time. Coming out next, Confused, another channel debut here on RORSRPS. We have not seen this truck before, basically brand new. Got completed, not by me, but released at somewhere towards the end of the year. I believe it was after the World Finals. Our World Finals, not the real one. So we'll see what happens here. For Confused, looks like he's gonna go for a 2-wheel skills move here to get us started. 2 minutes on the clock, let's get it started. First at a skills move outside of a slap wheelie here tonight. Gets it done successfully and heads for the ski hill. Nice bit of air there from Confused. A massive slap wheelie too. Getting all ragged edge just starting out this run. And that is a risk that may not pay off, but it does here for Confused. And when it pays off, it's a big plus for your score. I'll tell you that much. But that's the risk. Either it pays off or you're done. Another big slap wheelie there from Confused, and combos it up with the double, nearly clearing it completely. A perfect combo there all the way through the right side of the Winter Smash track, the blue side, I should say. Coming around for this one, we saw High Tide go for this. Nice combo, big air over the step up. Wow. Gets us just about to 50 seconds left on the clock. He slides that truck looking for the box truck. Nice hit. Wow. Hey, this Confused truck, if there's one thing it's doing well, it's the slap wheelies. 2 things it's doing well. It's the slap wheelies and the combos. He's been comboing up this entire run nearly, and it has been a blast. 25 seconds left on the clock. One more attempt at a stoppie here. Uh-oh. This truck is unique in that. Ah, man. Well, 17 seconds left. Down goes Confused. Leave your scores in the comments for that one. I was going to say this truck is unique in that it's built for moves like that. When the truck rolls over, those roll bars give it the ability to roll more easily back onto all 4 tires. A little bit of angle puts him down early, though, for tonight. competition. Dirty 33 taken to the track. Mark Culinary building this beast. It is incredible. Look at the leap there to get the run started, and a massive slap wheelie, and an insanely fast slap wheelie down the track as well, carrying that speed with him, keeping control of this truck. An expert here in Sim Monsters. Riggs Rods burning it down so far. Nice little rebound there. Definitely a little ragged edge, but something to keep these fans' interest. Throw a little wrench in the system, but keep it under control. You love to see it. Another big slap wheelie there from Dirty 33. Wow. An interesting cross thread as well. We haven't seen that from anybody here tonight as he backsides the van stack with a perfect transfer on the landing. Man, this is an awesome run so far. Nice bit of air there as he combos it up with the racing lane. Oh, he's going to be, I think he's the first one to take on the van, the backside of that stack on the ice. Nicely done. Look at this combo up onto one wheel and walking it back as he comes around for the step up, the car step up there at the bottom of the blue lane. Definitely an interesting run so far from Dirty 33. Uh-oh. Motorhome time. Big leap. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oof. Clock disappears. That's going to be done. What a hit. What a roll. Ouch. Dirty 33 is done with an insane rollover. 28 seconds were left on the clock here. Don't forget to leave your comments below. I'm going to keep reminding you guys. I'm going to keep asking for it. Please leave your comments below, your scores for these runs. A great run in the meantime for Dirty 33, but just a short ending and a big hit, one of the roughest hits we've seen in the past year. However, definitely the hardest hit of 2026 so far. Cyborg getting us started with a nice leap over that stack of snow. There's a big old pile of snow down at the bottom of the track. First 20 seconds already complete with 2 hits, 3 hits now within these first 30 seconds. So it's a little bit of a slow-paced run so far. However, he's getting the big air. He's throwing in decent moves. I would just like to see a little bit more of them. Oh my goodness! Look at the air from Cyborg. Airing that dodge out, some absolutely massive air. Wow. We haven't seen anything like that so far here tonight, and I'm still in shock. It's hard finding words to continue here. But he's going to throw in a backflip too. Right at that 50-second mark, a perfect landing. Unable to get that moonwalk on the end of it, but nonetheless, he's going to keep it going. 40 seconds still on the clock. What else can he do? Again, this is still sort of a slower paced run compared to some of the others. So he needs something, in my opinion, to really differentiate him and put him up at that top spot. That was massive air, but there's only been one hit like that so far in this run. I want to see more. There's more of it. Some nice air there, and a combo right into the step up. Oh, man. That was a beautiful combo from Cyborg. He's going to need to hurry if he wants to get anything in within the time. He does hit those cars, but that is going to fill the clock for Cyborg. Don't forget to score that run below. The clock is filled. This is just for the fans. Look at this. Backsiding the trench box into a moonwalk. Or a stoppie, I guess, a nose wheelie, whatever you want to call it. Moonwalk is in reverse, so you can throw that out the window, but stoppie or nose wheelie, either way. And he is going to pull the moonwalk out as well. Walking it back. Almost all the way. Oh, come on. Keep it going. Nicely done. Look at the control from Cyborg here tonight. I would have loved to see something similar to this in his freestyle run. I know he did try to get that slap moonwalk off of the backflip that didn't quite work out. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. What a combo. Fit for the World Finals, I'll tell you that much, but this is not the World Finals qualifier event that we're going to have a little later this year. An unfortunate break there for Cyborg, but a great run. Again, leave your scores below. That was awesome. No bonus time tonight, so any move after regulation time, throw it out. Do not count that. Brady's Wagon coming out next. Another truck, sort of designed by me. I mean, it's a custom based on a Bigfoot scheme. It is very, very similar to that Bigfoot scheme, like 99%. So I wouldn't say it's a custom done by me, but I did paint it on this truck. So, you know, whatever you want to say, I did it. Big leap there over the bus stack. Oh my goodness, nosing over hard. Brady's Wagon, man, this is a incredible truck. We saw Tornadic tear it up all season, at the end of the season for a few shows. Tornadic was burning it down. And, you know, when Brady asked me to make him a truck based on his Dodge, I had to do it for him. And the first iteration came out incredible with a sick blue, just a basic blue scheme to match his Dodge. However, when he came to me with this one, it was easy, and it looks even better, I would say, than the blue scheme. Oh man, look at the air there from Brady's Wagon. Look at this one. Wow. I know it's hard to judge the air because the berm kind of met him halfway, but that was a massive hit there from Brady's Wagon. Look at this cross thread over the motorhome into the jammer. Come on. Wow. What a save there. Able to keep this run going, keeping that truck on all fours. Less than 25 seconds on the clock for this run. Brady turning up now, throwing caution to the wind. Oof. Awkward side slap, but look at this move. Oh my goodness. Pulling out the spirit of Tornadic here tonight, I'll tell you that much. What a run so far, and with only 1 second left, that is going to do it. Wow. Leave your scores for Brady down in the comments below. Brady's Wagon burned it down here at the Winter Smash event. Nice little combo. Again, this is all for the fans now. Whatever is next. Oh, he blows the right front after his regulation time. Brady. Oh, man. Look at the air. Awkward rebound. Manages to keep it down on all fours. How long is this going to go on? Oh, it's not. That's it. Okay. Brady's Wagon, everybody. What a run here tonight from Brady's Wagon. Again, scores in the comments, guys. Constructor coming out next. Another one that I had my hand in painting a little bit. The paint was done. I just added some rust for Zay. We will see how this constructor truck does out on the track. For freestyle racing, made it into round 2 here tonight in freestyle. We'll see if he can do enough to grab that top spot. Oh my goodness. First of all, what a combo. But second, what air up and over that step up. Oh my goodness. Getting down to these first 30 seconds already. Kind of an awkward combo there, but he manages to keep it down on all fours. Nicely done. Really loud backfires on this truck, though. Sliding around on the burn. This might get him in trouble. Manages to pull those BKTs back underneath, but that was a close one for sure. A little bit of a cross thread there on the step up. As he looks for a stop, he couldn't quite get it. But nonetheless, he's still going. Rocking the house so far. 50 seconds left on the clock. Can he turn it up enough to grab that top spot? Whoever is in the lead, are they in danger from this run? Oh, man, look at the air. Wow. Look at these combos on the blue side of the track. Over he goes, a big hit on the roof there. They are going to shut him off. 29 seconds still on the clock. He couldn't even get back over if he tried anyways. Constructor down. Don't forget to leave your scores down below for Constructor. 29 seconds still on the clock. An unfortunate early ending there for Zay. Here comes Super Pete. We want air. And here he's going to give it to us. 2 minutes on the clock. An absolutely massive leap to kick off that run. And look at this combo. Real ragged edge, just trying to get over that step up and into some clear ground. Somewhere that truck can recover and get back down on all fours safely. Nice big leap over the bus stack in the center as well. A huge slap wheelie. He's in trouble with the jammer once again. Oh my goodness, what a save. Luckily, he was able to save it this time, unlike what happened in the racing competition. Clipped that jammer and down he went. Let's see just how long he can keep it going here tonight in the freestyle competition. Having a great, really fun run so far. Uh-oh, look at this cross thread here. Oh, going for sort of a mini flip. I mean, not really, but definitely gets a backflip, gets that slap stoppy as well. Oh, he's going to go for it again. That is not going to end well. Ouch. 53 seconds left on the clock after a massive hit on the roof. Don't forget to leave your scores for that when he did get past those first 30 seconds, but a lot of time left on the clock after that run. Coming out next, Michigan Ice Monster, a solid performance in the racing competition tonight. He wants to do the same here in freestyle, maybe taking the win. Tried to start off with something unique there. I don't think that went quite his way, but a big sky wheelie over the jammer leads to a slap wheelie and another one up and over that van stack. A solid start after his initial hit. That truck is really bouncy at times, and that was one of those times after that landing over that center bus stack. As we keep it going, he's going to keep it rolling with the combos here tonight. Oh my goodness. And again, going to keep it going over the bus stack into that double. Nicely done, man. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 wheels leading into the ice. He manages to get it back down. I believe that was partially thanks to that lip at the bottom of the berm. Without that, I don't know if he would have had the traction to pull that truck back down on all fours, but nonetheless, we're still running. A big leap, nearly completely clearing that double. Big hard side slap. He goes over. Save it. Nicely done. What a move. And he's still bouncing up on the sidewalls there for a second. Oh my goodness. Michigan Ice Monster has had one of the better performances of the night as a whole. Oh man, stuffs that front end. Come on, save it. Save it. Oh no, save it. Reverse, come on. Oh man, look at that. Walking it out after too. Wow. Just about 10 seconds left on the clock as we take on the ice berm. This is gonna hurt. Oh. Maybe not as bad as it could have, but man, that was a sketchy jump. A massive sky wheelie looking like Avenger at World Final 16. Ends up on his roof. Don't forget to leave your scores down below for Michigan Ice Monster. That was an entertaining run, to say the least. I like the way that truck handles here on this track, man. Here comes Avenger, that awesome Christmas custom, brand new. I know Christmas is behind us now, but got to bring out the winter scheme for some winter event. Nice leap up and over the center. Nearly a solid transfer there. Misses out by getting a little too much air. And you know we don't complain about that. Already going for the backflip. Nails it and keeps this run going. A minute, 30 seconds just about left on the clock here tonight. Big leap there. Nicely done. Look at these moves from Avenger tonight, man. Nosing over hard, getting slap wheelies, landing backflips with wheelies. Another slap wheelie there from Avenger. This is pretty sick, man. Nice big drift around the berm as he comes around. Maybe, no, I thought he was gonna go for that cross thread we saw from Brady. Ooh, Brady and Brady's wagon. Narrowly avoids the tree and the dumpster. Gonna be able to keep this truck going. A nice big leap there. Oh my goodness. Oh man, stuffs it. Getting it back over. Kind of similar to what we saw from Michigan Ice Monster one run ago, but nonetheless, Avenger on all four BKT tires, keeping this run going, and another slap wheelie to continue. Man. He's throwing it down, I'll tell you that much. Whether this is going to top your leaderboard or not, I have no idea. However, this is a very fun run, another entertaining one. And as we continue throughout the rest of the night, get down to our, heavy hitters of the night at the very least. It's going to be even more interesting how they're going to try and top. Oh, man! We have a consecutive. The first of the night. Will we get more is the question. That is going to cap off that run. I don't know if that final jump counts for the time or not. We were at 0. You can be the judge of that. Leave a little side note. Definitely leave your scores below, though. Avenger, a full clock here at the Winter Smash. You love to see it. A great run. Sudden Impact coming out next. An awesome retro custom. Sudden Impact, one of the best looking trucks in my opinion from the early 2000s. I love the simplicity of this light blue with the words and the sponsors. That's literally it. Some orange in the suspension. It don't take much to make me happy, and Sudden Impact really makes me happy. And seeing people do customs of it, bringing back that old school style, I love it, man. Look at the big sky wheelie getting up onto the bus stack. Nicely done, handling that double. Gets into a little bit of trouble there with the snow pile, but he's gonna take it right into that ice stack, or that ice berm, excuse me. Oh man, he's in trouble here. Stuffs the front end. Come on. Oh, nail it. Oh man, not the landing he needed. If those front wheels were gonna catch any type of grip at all. Big rebound off of the hood there, and Sudden Impact goes down early. He was getting into some big stuff too, man. That was unfortunate. Don't forget to leave your scores for Sudden Impact down below, guys. Please try to make it one comment, or comment under your own comment, reply to your own comment if you're going to do multiple. Let's try and keep it neat, maybe. I don't know. Do what you want. Bad Lunch, hot and spicy, taken to the track here tonight. Listen to that engine screaming for help, man. This thing is awesome. Had a solid performance in the racing competition, getting into the semifinals. A nice big leap on the backside of the racing lane to get us started. Spinning that truck around, looking for the cars. Look at the big sky wheelie off of that set of cars. Nicely done. Trying to get that truck under control, keep it away from the trees. Oh man, oh my goodness. Look at the leap from Bad Lunch. Wow. What a move there. This truck is awesome, and the fact that, the driver had the idea to hit that jump, but also the truck could handle it is incredible. A little bit of an interesting hit there. He's going for some more air, launching into the double. Just clips the bus stack on the way down. Wow. Bad Lunch is turning up here tonight over the short bus stack. Keeping it going, man. I mean, we got less than 60 seconds on the clock, less than a minute. So we'll see what he can do. If anything else can go big enough to top. I mean, for me personally, I think Avenger now holds the lead up there with maybe High Tide. I know I really liked High Tide's run as well. Oh, look at this. Just enough grip to rock out the bicycle down the track. 30 seconds left. What is next for Hot and Spicy Bad Lunch? He's going to take on the trench box. Going for the backflip. Nails it. Come on. Go, go, go. Oh, no. Could not get those front wheels in contact with the ground enough to pull that truck around. An unfortunate end there. Leave your scores down in the comments below. A great run from that Hot and Spicy Bad Lunch truck. Mr. Twister, our racing runner-up here tonight. One truck away from our final freestyle of the night. Big leap there to get the run started over the box truck too. An interesting start. We've only seen that from Kodiak as well. Oh, look at the cross thread here. Trying to keep that truck somewhat in control to where he can get back down on all fours. He does just that. An interesting second hit there, second or third. Nicely done. Little cross thread over the bottom part of that step up. Nice. Slap wheelie. Save. Keeping it going. A great hit there from Mr. Twister. An interesting one, too. I mean, you don't see that very often. Oh, come on. Save it. Oh, clips the motorhome on the way over. In trouble here. Goes over. Saves it. Oh, in reverse too. Gets it off of the sidewalls. What a move from Mr. Twister. How do you even have the awareness to pull that off when you're behind the wheel of one of these 10,000-pound monster of a machine? Getting close to the 30-second mark here in this run. Big hit. Awkward side slap over the bus stack. Gonna keep it going. And you get some big air. Absolutely. Wow. Oh, gets tripped up. Manages to get it back down on all fours. Mr. Twister having an incredible run right now. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, come on. Get it. Nice. Less than 20 seconds still on the clock. A nice big leap over that van stack, excuse me. And this might just be it here for Mr. Twister. 5 seconds on the clock. Oh, he's going to go for a backflip to close it out. Absolutely nails it. Mr. Twister, leave your scores down below for Mr. Twister. A great run with a great replica custom truck out here on the track. A retro replica custom at that. You love to see it. This Mr. Twister truck has always looked good. All the renditions that oh man, over, save it, come on. Nice. What a move from Mr. Twister to close out this ride. He's not even closing it out. Now he's doing donuts on the berm, following a perfect turn. Somebody should have done that in the racing competition. Maybe they would have won still. What a donut. Over he goes once he gets him back onto that snow grip. Man. Again, scores below, scores below, scores below. Mr. Twister, what a run. Here comes Behind Bars, our racing winner here tonight. We'll see what he can do out here on the freestyle track. A lot of interesting obstacles out here. Did really well for 2 shows straight in the RORSRPS regular season. Getting us started with 2 minutes on the clock here. A nice big leap to kick off the run. A little bit of a bicycle right into the double as well. Talk about a combo. Nicely done. Decent little slap wheelie there. Trying to keep it going. Just couldn't quite get that traction. That pivot point was a little too far back to get the front end up higher. We'll see what happens here as he hits the ski jump. Some massive air down the track. He's going to combo that up with that center bus stack as well. He's going to combo up the entire center of the track here. Nicely done. Look at this. Gets it right into that snowbank there. Oh, he's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Look at the massive sky wheelie onto the motorhome. Keep it going. Oh, he's hung up. Come on. Oh. Oh, no. I think that's it. 60 seconds still on the clock. That is going to be a very short run for behind bars. Be sure to leave your scores down below for that one. Man, that's not the way he wanted to go out. It's a good thing we got an extra truck in the back. Let's bring him out. One more bonus freestyle for no scores. I'm not looking for scores here, guys. This is just for you. Something special. We do have an extra truck in the back. Why not bring him out? Of course, it's Gravedigger taken to the track, the Triple B Gravedigger. So, you know, he got that Chevy front clip, but we'll see what he can do out here. This is just for you fans, just a little something extra now that the show is over. We'll see what happens out here on this Winter Smash track. Going for a backflip already, following in Avengers footsteps. Nice rebound up onto the nose. Keeping that. Oh, no. Go, go, go. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know how that happened. I'm not even going to continue to comment on it. We're getting back into this run and keeping things going here, man. Gravedigger burning it down so far. Definitely an interesting start to this freestyle run. Nice bit of air off of the van in that center hill. Struggling for traction here is Gravedigger, but nonetheless, keeping it going. He's going to launch it into the double. Massive air there. Get into trouble. Once again, manages to pull it out. He's going to be able to keep this thing going. Looking for that van stack here. Oh, going for it. Nice hit. Oh, man. Stuffs it. Ouch. That was a rough ending there, and down he goes. Not going to be able to save that one. Wow. And that's going to do it for our freestyle competition here tonight. That wraps up our show here at the Winter Smash. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the Spin Master Showdown Tournament Series, all leading up to a much quicker World Finals turnaround. Again, thank you guys. Don't forget to drop your scores down below. If you want more, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to stick around, and turn on post notifications to see new videos first. Werewolf Node Beam trucks coming very, very soon. I'll see you there.